Hello there. So welcome to this virtual PD session. My name is Aaron Kelly and I'm going to be walking you through what a graphic organizer is. So what this is a tool that organizes information. Sounds pretty simple. But they're excellent because they can be used in the writing process to organize that information. And they're great for students who are either second language learners or have difficulty in understanding large pieces of information. So a great way that a teacher could use this would be at the start of a unit, introducing information in the form of a KWL chart, know, want to know, learnt. Or you could do it at the end of a unit where you want to summarize information and give students a place to start their studying for their final exam. So a couple of examples that I'm going to show you today could be used in a grade 7 class for the chapter on Confederation. So if we're talking about Confederation, we're talking about the 4 provinces that wanted to become part of Canada. So we're dealing with Ontario, Quebec, Nova Scotia, and New Brunswick. So one way I could do this would be through the use of a Venn diagram. So I could either, on my whiteboard, draw my 2 large circles, entitle one Quebec, and the other Ontario, and then have my students write in there and look and say what were reasons that Ontario wanted to join and what were reasons that Quebec wanted to join. In the interim here is where you place the similar information. As well, I could even make this into a 4-1 and go this little bit in here could work as well for Nova Scotia and New Brunswick. So that's definitely one way to do it, but you can see there's a lot of information here. It could be kind of cluttered and a little bit difficult for the students to understand. So the other way we could do this would be in the form of a T-chart. And what I mean by that would be, if we're talking about the terms of Confederation again, we can make that our title. And then again, we can give the students 4 squares. And here what you could do would be to write down Quebec. What were their reasons for joining? Ontario, their reasons. New Brunswick and Nova Scotia. So that way, when your students are either studying for their final exam, they've got those point forms of information right here. That rather than going back through their notes and having to try and decipher what's there, they're able to look here and they can see concise points. As well, this also works for writing essays. That if a student is having a difficult time planning out their essay, you can use this as a form to help them do that. Again, just in summation, graphic organizers are an excellent way to take information and represent it in a much more student-friendly form. All students benefit from them because they can be used to chunk information and it helps them separate and select the key pieces of information. So you can see here, there's the references from where I had. I hope you enjoyed this PD session and we'll see you again soon.